we're off to a busy start in the House. Here's a series about the bills that have been proposed in the 119th Congressional Session. Part 10, the States versus Feds edition. Whew, there's a lot here. Of course, feel free to pause to read. Add a constitutional amendment to address the debt limit. If state law allows concealed carry for residents, it has to also apply to non-residents. Okay, I thought we were limiting government, but here's a new office. I'm not sure if it's for those hurt by immigration or those who are victims of crimes perpetrated by immigrants. DC statehood. Get rid of OSHA. I believe this is to remove the FDA's ability to classify a drug as prescription only. Getting rid of another federal agency, specifically the Toxic Substances and Disease Registry. Interesting. Defund the special rep for racial equity and justice. This one seems to want to stop the CBO from adding congressional salaries into its spending projections, but it also seems to want to make sure if we go into a shutdown because of the budget, the House members will have their pay held until it's resolved. Out with the Foreign Intelligence Surveillance Act, but why? No federal money if you have a COVID vaccine mandate for your employees. When the president declares a national emergency, it automatically expires in 30 days unless Congress creates a law to extend it. Currently, it has to be removed by the president. Eliminate the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives. What's the rationale here? Executive orders, regulations by federal agencies, and declarations of administrative guidance won't be in effect until Congress enacts it into law. Move congressional health care to Veterans Affairs instead of the current program. Every bill or joint resolution in Congress has to have only a single subject. Sounds like they want all laws to apply to Congress the same way it applies to everyone else as well. Provide for some kind of action or recourse when a federal employee violates your First Amendment rights. Restrict appointments in federal agencies. I cannot wait to find out how. Create a pilot program for performance-based pay for federal employees instead of using current pay scales. No federal money for California high-speed rail. Another one I can't wait to see the why. Make changes to who and or what determines a securities violation. Another bill to get rid of alcohol, tobacco, and firearms. Strip the funding for federal orders that allow the temporary suspension of Second Amendment rights when someone's found to be a danger to either themselves or others. Modify TRIO programs. These federal programs are designed for people from disadvantaged, aka low-income backgrounds. All current policies under the Chevron doctrine, gone. I guess we're going to have to wait to find out what provisions provided during an emergency declaration might go away. These are the bills that caught my eye. Based on just their titles, summaries will be available as well as following along with each of the bills if you'd like at congress.gov.